Well, it's a big win for President Trump in the fight against social media censorship. YouTube has agreed to pay Trump $25.5 million to settle a lawsuit after he was suspended by social media platforms following the January 6, 2021 insurrection.
It's the third major tech company to settle with the president over the issue. Meta agreed to settle Trump's lawsuit back in January for $25 million. X's settlement in February involved a payment of around $10 million.
All right, joining us now, our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes, to break down their private business. So why do they have to settle here? First Amendment concerns. Khalif, where do you stand on the settlement?
Oftentimes when a client asks me the direction they should go, I'll give them the facts. You know, is this case winnable? What do you want to do is the first question I'll ask. And then you can see that the social media companies have been in the crosshairs of the Trump administration for a long time, even in his first administration. The second rendition, the writing was on the wall. So there was a clear shifting of the tech companies, Meta, of Instagram, Google, YouTube, all these
Alphabet,
folks,
yeah.
the entire alphabet company, but alphabet letters of social media companies were finding a way to line up and get in accordance with what the President Trump's agenda was. You saw them all take part in being at the inauguration, sitting there front and center, ensuring that, hey, whatever qualms I had with you before when you were candidate Trump, they're no longer there. So that's the first portion that I'd say is to it's stepping outside the winnability of a case is what do you want to do? Well, if you would have asked them this, you know, in the beginning of the Trump campaign, they wanted to continue to leave him removed from the website, that we have legal authority to do it, we have protection to do it, and this is a case that's winnable. Now, moving forward to our processes shift, and now we've aligned ourselves with the president. Hey, let's settle this and get this out of the way. And that happens. Sometimes clients process, and sometimes clients where they're trying to go changes. And so as an attorney, you have to be able to advise them, all right, how do we make sure this goes away without ruffling a feather? So now we settle this, and it goes to building some type of Trump, library in the future, these type of payments that they're talking about, the $25 million settlement or the $24.5 million for this one. All these funds will go to fund some library in the future. Ironically, where it was about removing and shutting down speech will ultimately go to funding speech later in the career.
We mentioned that YouTube was the third. So did they really have a choice in this matter because of the examples of the other tech companies? And what would that fight have looked like had they said, no, we're going to take this as far as it can go?
I think if they ultimately would have stood, 10 toes down, as the kids would say, and wanted to fight, pick this hill to fight for, First Amendment speech of a tech company or the restriction of it for inciting some type of riots is what they were arguing at the current time. I think they would have had the protection behind them that, look, this is our domain. This is we're able to monitor and utilize and manage who can post things on there. This is not the public forum. Now, I believe social media is shifting to a public forum, to a public square, give or take. And so because of that, yes, I think in the future, the limitation on those platforms would be the same as limiting someone speaking in a public hallway or something like that, or on a public institution. But right now, and at this moment where we're at, I think the case law would support them removing or limiting an individual's speech, specifically if you can point to the rationale. And then their rationale was where he is inciting and encouraging violence. And because we don't want to have that, not even the misinformation piece that was out there, but the violence piece, and because of that, we want to remove him.
A big part of that settlement, too, that means that Alphabet does not have to admit any wrongdoing that says, okay, we're going to agree to settle. Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes weighing in for us. Khalif, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.